So I'm gonna try to replace the bushings here. They're pretty torn. If you can see, it looks pretty bad. Yeah. Check the other side. It's on this Baotian BTM China moped. And you can see it's pretty bad. So that's the mission for today. And since the motor is standing on itself, then we just maybe need something to hold the bike. So I'll be standing something here, and maybe I can just pull it back a bit, the whole motor and cables and so on, and get the tool in and replace these. We'll see. We'll go as we'll see how it goes. So I'm putting this 14mm there, and then just continue on this side. It's a 12mm here. So I'll put this here to take some of the, if it falls down, and continue moving it out. Okay, so we're getting closer. I'm almost through. I'm gonna keep pulling on the other side, and we'll see what happens. If everything falls down. Feel something moving. Okay, so there we have the middle fall. So now it's almost through. There we have it. Now you see it's almost on its way out here. Yeah, pretty bad. So, did we get any damage here? This looks okay. So, now it stands on this one. I'm gonna lift here, try to remove this and put it on. And now maybe we can pull this whole thing back. Perhaps it's still here, it's still attached here, so maybe I have to loosen this bit, the shock. Move this now, at least a bit. Can we get access? Maybe. But it's gonna be tight. I wanna free it a bit more. So this is the new bearings, the bushings. I'm gonna replace, put them back, put in. And I've also bought a tool that I'm gonna try to use. I'm gonna put it on the back side and just screw it through. Sort of like this, and this one on the other side. Get back when I have it there. So let's start screwing this in and see if we get lucky, get something out.
continue this, see how it goes.
Yeah, so I'm trying to check on all sides. See if it feels too heavy, then I start over. But I think I'm on the right track. Is it coming? I don't know. Oops, scary shit. What? Did it break? Yeah. Piece of crap. Piece of shiny crap. Looked like it was going on its way, right? Yeah. This shiny piece of crap. So I hadn't thought about that. That's too bad. What do I do now? Come on, China. What is this? I didn't even get strong, you know. So looking at this, shine is made. It's not even in center, the hole. Can you see? It's a bit off. So they can't even drill in the center. The little one is also a bit off. This is handmade and then threaded with. It's handmade something. This is done in machine and then they drilled it hand for hand. You see, it's not straight. Straight in the middle. So I'm gonna buy some stång, don't know what to call them in English. Here at Swedish, and maybe screws, but they only sell them in 25 packs. So I want just one, 120 millimeters long, M10. So I bought these bolts and that piece there. And they sure take a lot of 172 Swedish crown, that's about $17. So this is Arvid Nilsson screws, so we'll see if this will hold better than the Chinese one. This is probably Sweden made. So I have to change screws after a while, since this is not fully threaded. I couldn't find a fully threaded, but this is the same quality as the Chinese mark, but this is holding. The Chinese didn't hold, as you see. It's coming there. You see? Yeah, it's coming nice. So this is not fully threaded, so I need to change to a shorter bolt to continue. So I'm just adding washers, reusing the same screw. Then I can pull a bit more and probably get it out. Feels light. Finally. Finally it's out. Nice. Let's see if we can get the new one in. I'm gonna put some oil here and then we try to press it in. So this is the new one. And I greased it up a bit with oil, normal motor oil. Try it the same way. This time I'm using a longer bolt. So I got it in place and I've checked that everything is clean, you know. So I started, I think I'm putting it in right now. Goes according to plan. Very nice so far. Very simple and nice. So that's great. Looks okay. So let's put some more washers. And maybe I could go with this bolt instead. It's in there. So let's take the other side. Click, click. Oops. Ooh, what's that? Is it coming? Let me check the other side. Is it? It should be a bit higher, right? Yeah. So it's starting to come. Yeah, the sound is progress. It's not breaking. I've changed to a shorter screw. And now I'm just gonna power through. There we have it. It's pretty bad. You can see this is loose. Yeah, time to replace it. So I'm just gonna clean it up a bit and then oil, put some motor oil on it and then put the other one back. And I don't think there's any difference which way you put it, but this side has a FD mark, FD I believe it says. So I'm gonna put that front here. Just, I don't know if the difference, if it looks to me the same, both sides. So I'm just gonna push it back from behind as the other one. Yeah. I think that is good. Maybe great. Yeah. So now we'll have to try to get this bolt back in. That I don't think that will be easy. But I have to move this forward and align them and so on. And then I will try. Yeah, so I need to sort of move this upwards and align it. So I'll use a wooden board, maybe that one, try to get it aligned. Would be ideal to have someone help you, but I don't have it right now, so I'll try it myself. So I got a bit on the way. What I've done is I've removed the back shock, and then using both these, pushing up and laying here and pushing up with the foot, and then also using this as a lever here, level, as you can see. Maybe you can't, but I'm using bending it against the, so we're getting there. So it's, you have to align it, and you sort of push, and then you can get it through. When I disconnected the shock, I got some weight of the other bike, and then it was easier to sort of push, you know. And so finally I got it through there. So we're almost done. Just gonna attach that bolt there. This will not be too tight. It has to be able to move. So I think I don't know, leave it at that, something like that. It's a locker nut here. So I'm gonna replace that one, that bushing also, while I'm at it. And I'm gonna remove this to get more access. We got a screw there. So we're gonna remove that. And then I think this is just one. It's broken, so I think it's just one.
I've seen better days, right? So let's try to replace it.
So before we start, let's compare the old and the new. And they seem to be about the same size. So should be okay. So apparently the tool I have does not work on this bushing. I thought it would, since it had a smaller piece. I thought this was for that, and no, it wasn't. So it doesn't go through. See, it's too big, and this is not the correct size. It's too big. So yeah, have to regroup, get some M8 screw bolt, and give it a new chance. Find some socket that fits so I can pressure it out. This looks like yeah. Well, I'll get back. So you need a 20 millimeter washer, something like that, 20 or smaller, and then probably an M8 here. Yeah, it's an M8. So maybe I'll leave this as it is and change it next year. It looks like it will last another year. It's pretty easy to just lift everything. Yeah, leave it to next year. So it looks like you got some extra room for bigger wheels, not wider but bigger if you remove the fender. And this seems to be a place for a shock if you have a bigger wheels and bigger frame or whatever. So this is the long case, 139 QMA. The short case is 139 QMB, and that is the 10-inch wheels and so on. So I've already tried it on another video, tried to put the 12-inch tires on a 10-inch or the other way around. I can put 10-inch wheels on this, but I don't think I can put it 12-inch wheels on 10-inch bikes. So the bushings are installed and everything is fine. It's pretty hard to know how hard you should tighten it, but since I reckon that since this is gonna move a bit, you don't want it too tight, because then it won't move and it won't be comfortable and probably rip here also. But if it can move on the shaft a bit, then I reckon if you pull so this doesn't sound, this middle metal piece, then it's too tight. I want it like this, just a little play. So what do you think? Comment. Am I doing it completely wrong? Probably. Okay.